Why, hello there, my name is Depth Charge 23, and today I'm talking about Justice League Dark, issue 24, which was the beginning of Forever Evil Blight. So, yeah, take a look at that cover where the crime syndicate's in the background with the Justice League Dark team, kind of corrupted and all that, attacking Constantine. So, jump in and talk about it. So, the issue opens up with Constantine. He's like waking up and he's like, "What the heck happened?" Like, because he just woke up from Trinity War. He's like kind of trying to catch up on recent events. And he just wakes up in the House of Mystery where he's got like demons running around that resemble who like look like him. They're like got his hairdo, they've got his trench coat, they're all smoking up the place, and it's like, ah. So they attack him, but they all flee when he shouts at them to leave him alone. So that Constantine, he takes note of that, but he doesn't really ask what that's all about. So he sits down, he recaps the events of, well, Trinity War, how the Justice League was, all the Justice Leagues were, like, taken down by the crime syndicate, and how he managed to get away. And so he's just hanging out in the House of Mystery. He's being like, man, I've got to get back into this now, don't I? So while he's doing that, the House of Mystery takes him on a adventure through the world, and is just like showing that something's wrong with the world. Some dark force is like has its like hold over like the world. Like people are like more angry, people are more mean, people are more depressed, people are fighting people, people are shooting up schools, waterboarding people. There's depression, there's people dying, and bombings and stuff, fires, and like they have this like nice little page of like Constantine looking at the dark presence, and it's just like it's a blight upon man. So they just coined the term of our story arc villain, yay! And then like Constantine, he's like in another part of the house, and then these consciousness manifestations are running around in his head of his team, and they attack him, except Zatanna is the last one there, and she just like kind of just smiles evilly, shoves her hand into his chest and rips out a dark little cord, and then Constantine he wakes up, and then he's like next to Zatanna. He's like, oh, hey, you've always been the light in my life. So yeah, that sappy love story and all that. And then he's like, I've got to go and fight that, dark presence, because I'm Constantine. Except Zatanna, she's like, oh yeah, you can assemble team later. Right now, though. And that's when he realized, he's just like, you're not Zatanna. Zatanna would never do that. She's like, hey, you should be a better person, and we'll talk about that later. So, then it turns out it's the Nightmare Nurse, who I have no bloody clue who the hell she is. And so, Nightmare Nurse is just like, oh, hey, I saved you from the Pandora virus. That's what I pulled out of you. Because I don't know what that is. It's just something she name dropped. And then she's like, we're going to need to put a team together. So, yeah. I give you my Swamp Thing. Yeah, she had a Swamp Thing. And it's a blue Swamp Thing with multiple heads, and yeah. So, that's pretty much the end of the issue. And, what did I think about it? The artwork is solid. It's a good little setup, prologue, chapter into this 18-part event. So, this is part 1, so I'll put that in the title. But, yeah. I like that how it's setting up. It's like a Constantine storyline. It's like, hey, Constantine, you gotta go save the world. Have fun with that. Because everyone's kind of occupied, MIA. Have fun with, Nightmare Nurse and, like, second-rate Swamp Thing, so. Yeah. So, I like the issue. If I had to say, I'd give it, like, a 4 out of 5. It's a solid, like, intrigue kind of story, and, like, sets up with this cliffhanger with, like, a blue Swamp Thing. That's nice. So, my name is DepthCharge2030, and this has been my thoughts on Justice League Dark, issue 24. So, yes. See you later.